think I got a little.
What is going on? What is going on? These are your guys here, the TLSN Sports Podcast, every Thursday, 6:30 p.m., live on Twitch and YouTube. Um, I'm Bruce with two of my bestest sports pals over here. We got my man Fox and my man Chris. What up, though? Say what's up, man.
What's up, people? What's up? What's up?
Fox, and you here?
What's good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Start. I'm about to get in. But how y'all people doing out there, man? It's good to see y'all. It's good to be back. Let's go ahead and rock the show off.
All right, that's what's up. Like I said, you can catch us out here every. Oh, my man, Chris ain't talk. My bad. I went on about my business. Go ahead, Chris. Do your introductions, brother.
Hey, man, I'm here, man. Shout out to everybody coming through to see us. We appreciate all and any of y'all interactions, any of y'all comments. We take the good, the bad, the ugly. Please interact. Give us something to talk about. We definitely appreciate everybody that's been coming through and showing us love in the comments. Just continue to forever excel us, and we will excel you back.
Already. Now, as I was about to start with, you can catch us once again every Thursday, 6:30 p.m., Twitch and YouTube. We have a bunch of other shows. Sunday, we have some things for you. You can check the run of the show in the description. It has everything there. All right, Fox, tell us where we're going to start at.
All right. So as we've been, well, first of all, I want to do a couple things too. We pretty much guys that when it comes to this show, we speak our honest opinion and we put our feelings to the side. No matter how much we love our team, we may have our differences on the show, but we keep it real. So I want to do the following things because of you Raven fans. Number one, I want to give a shout out to what's his name, Captain Defense. I got to give a shout out to that guy. Everybody that know what happened, this guy just passed away. I got to give it a shout out to that. Another thing I got to give a shout out to. This definitely went under the radar. Bones Jones is one of my favorite fighters of all time. Arthur Jones just passed away. That's another thing that went right under the radar. But on this show, we definitely going to acknowledge that. Without y'all want to say anything about that before I go into it, but I just want to make sure we put that out there.
Captain Defense, a mainstay in M&T Bank Stadium and Memorial Stadium, if you were old enough to remember. Known, just one of the great characters and people that were fans of the team that I love, and he will be missed. Arthur Jones, a part of the 2012 Super Bowl run, definitely a huge part of that team, intricacy and in that defensive line coming in and off, and one of the great Ravens that a lot of people liked on the team. I know one thing I remember screaming about why we keep taking him off the field at one point, but it's tough, man. Life is fragile. And sports is something that we're all passionate about. But sometimes it's good to sit back and just reflect on the people and the characters that we run into coming across that. So rest in power to both of those gentlemen. And we just gonna keep living.
Word up, man. Y'all fellas said it best. I'm just gonna repeat. Rest in power, rest in peace to both of those gentlemen, man. That's all I can say.
And before we jump into the topic that I'm happy to talk about and discuss with you guys, because we talk so college football, I gotta give it one more shout out to the what's his name, Eddie, what's his name, Lacey. I forgot his first name. What's his first name? Lacey, the LSU guy who commits suicide.
What's his
Is it
name?
Not Kyron? Is it
Kyron
Kyron
Lacey.
Lacey?
Is it Kyron
Yeah.
Lacey? Yeah.
Kyron Lacey.
Kyron Lacey. I want to make sure I say his name right. I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, just like everybody said, Ryan Clark and all these other guys who vouched for this man and said, y'all was quick to put out there that he might have killed someone, but as soon as you found out that he was innocent, you didn't put out there the fact that he committed suicide, thinking he did something wrong. And I think about that all the time. I mean, I love Penn State to death, but I'm also an Alabama guy that I love, but that Henry Ruggs, that really hurt me. The fact that he was driving 126, whatever the case, miles over 100. There's no reason unless you're getting chased or you need to go rescue somebody. But the fact that he killed a young lady in a dug, and then this guy gets accused of doing something that he wasn't even nowhere near, 76 yards away. That's like what they said. That's far. 76 yards away is far enough. But to see that he committed suicide because of that situation is definitely sad to see. Um, but rest in peace to all those guys that died. Now we talk college football a lot. We go at each other a lot when it comes to this. And the reason why I love this topic the most because Bruce always says every single time we talk about college, I'm going to name everybody from the Ohio State Bucks. He says,
Real quick,
no,
bro, real quick. I just two things real quick. Before we start, first thing, we are also live streaming inside of the Discord. So if you're in there, it's special features to see us live streaming in there. Second, once we get to NFL, I got a guest popping up in here. So we'll save NFL to the I guess the back end of the
yeah, that's what
yeah.
I pretty much got it at. Yeah, you're right.
Appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure. My bad. I'm done.
We good. That's why they call him the architect right there.
Mm, put it together, architect.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's Sunday. That's Sunday. So, but we always talk sports a lot. We always talk college a lot, going at each other. So I basically want to hear these guys' knowledge and want to hear them put their team together of all time college players. You feel me? And I hope they be honest and don't just be biased and pick everybody that's on their team. So whenever y'all ready, let's start it off.
I want to say something. I want to
What's
make an adjustment to this. Can we just say build a team of position players?
I mean, if you don't want to do offensive lineman, we ain't got to do offensive lineman.
You
Fox, I cannot give you offensive lineman, Fox. I can't do
feel
it.
me?
I mean,
Like
I could
and
do
that's
it,
all right.
but it would be a reach, Fox. It would be a reach. It
Now
would
the
be a
reason why
reach
I
if I
said that,
did it.
no, the only reason why I said that because think about this. On the other side of the end, that lets you know how defense is better than offense. No, not to try to call
well,
controversy.
I can pretty much put a if you let me put a team's whole offensive line or defensive line, because if we name every position player, that's 22 players. Each
It's a
one
lot,
of
Fox.
us is going to be a
I,
wow.
I'm not hold on. I'm not disagreeing with y'all guys,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is, if I was to ask y'all who y'all favorite linebackers and who y'all favorite pass rushers is, y'all can give me that quick, and then y'all can give me your secondary. The only problem will be offensive linemen. So I definitely agree with y'all.
Okay.
So we can do the possession players. All right. So whichever one of y'all want chime in first and go in first, let's do it.
I'll
Starting off
jump
with
in first before I forget. Okay. All-time college football quarterback, by far and away. Um, and I know people will probably say, "Well, he's gonna say Lamar Jackson," but it is not. Charlie Ward, 1993
Florida
Heisman
State.
Trophy winner. I believe it's 1993 Heisman Trophy winner. Um, fullback. Um, well, let me see. I got a good one. Fullback. Tom Rathman. I'm old. Yes, I'm old. Running back. Reggie Bush. Tight end. There's a couple I can go with tight end. Tight end, I'm going to have to go because we're talking college football. I had to go Jeremy Shockey. Okay. Wide out. First wide out, Peter Ward. Second wide out, Randy Moss. All right.
Mm, I like it.
Randy Moss. I believe Rita Ward probably would have won the Heisman in 2000 in 1999 had he not gotten into trouble that year. Um, but Peter Ward and Randy Moss. Defensive side, first corner, Deion Sanders. Second corner, Charles Woodson. Defensive end, um, defensive end. I'm gonna have to go with. Let me go back to defensive end. Linebacker, Ray Lewis. Outside linebacker, Peter Bulware. Other outside linebacker, depending on what you want to do or what your formation is gonna be. I'm gonna give a nod to Ohio State here, but Jim Laurinaitis Jr. I thought he was
Ooh,
awesome. Thought he was an awesome player, and there's been other ones. You can go Jonathan Vilma, um, coming from my Oregon Ducks. I could give a nod to the running back too, who we know as Ahmad Rashad, but Bobby Moore. Okay, Bobby Moore. He was Bobby Moore before he was Ahmad Rashad, and one of the
you're right.
great running backs from Oregon. Safety Edward Reed, Ed Reed, and the other safety Sean Taylor. Defensive lineman. It's so many, man. Khalil Mack from Buffalo. I'm trying to be nostalgic. Go back a little bit. Bruce Smith from Virginia Tech. Uh, interior Warren Sapp. Other interior Haloti Nada Quack. From Oregon, and the other end, I'm going to have to go with Derek Thomas from the University of Alabama.
Mm, I like that. All right, Bruce, you ready?
Man, y'all playing with me, man. All right. My quarterback. This is my favorite quarterback. I ain't gonna say he's the top, but some consider him the greatest college football player of all time. To me, Tim Tebow. That's my quarterback. Running back. This took me a minute, but I narrowed it down to Reggie Bush. That's my guy. Uh, wide receiver. We doing two wide receivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's your
Randy.
team.
All right. Randy Moss and Larry Fitzgerald. Um,
Good. I like that. I like that.
tight ends, Kellen Winslow. I mean, I was it was hard for me to pick out Kellen Winslow and Jeremy Shockey just as my favorites, as much as I hate the Hurricanes. But hey, I gotta admit they had great players. Was we doing linemen? Did you name offensive
No,
line?
no
Okay,
lineman, no lineman, no
okay,
lineman.
cool. Did you? I heard you say Haloti Nada, so you did defensive lineman, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna name a couple players. Adama Sue. I give it back
Mm.
also Haloti Nada, Warren Sapp. They, I could go on for that. Go on with that forever. Ray Lewis, linebacker. I liked your man LeVar Arrington. Cornerbacks, Charles Woodson, Deion Sanders, and Ed Reed. I couldn't leave him off. And I'll say Ronnie Lott, USC for the
Mm.
other safety. Did I and Janikowski, I'll just name as a kicker.
So, and
Sebastian Janikowski. My
before I
goodness,
answer,
what a name.
I didn't. We were talking whole teams. I didn't hear y'all kick returner. So who would y'all kick returner be before I answer?
Oh, kick returner.
I'm gonna pick what's my man from Miami?
Devin
Devin
Hester.
Hester. There you go. That's all I need. You heard me, right?
Yeah, Devin Hester.
Yeah. I'm good.
I'm
All
waiting
right,
for
Fox.
who you got, Chris? Your kick returner.
Devin Hester.
Oh,
Easily.
y'all. Oh, all right, okay.
Easily.
Oh, okay. Um, I like my list, but uh, I gotta go with quarterback Joe Barrow. I ain't never seen 70 touchdowns. That was
Mm.
beautiful. He was going nuts. I don't care what type of wide receivers people said he had. He did what he had to do with the tools that he had. Number two, I think this right here. If you would ask me who would any player I would be in football, easily I would want to be Reggie Bush. That them seasons on USC, he was going nuts. He was going crazy. They were supposed to three-peat. I want to make sure I want to make that clear. If it wasn't for Vince Young and no, I take that back. Pete Carroll and that ridiculous defense, that could have been an easily win for them three in a row. You mentioned fullback, so I gotta go with the great Lorenzo Neal. What he did with LT, he was definitely doing the same thing in college. What tight end? I got a little bit of recency bias right here, even though I be pointing the finger at people who do that. Tyler Warren with crazy nuts last year for us. I'm not gonna lie, 1,000 yards at tight end in college, when most of the time that's passing the ball to the wide receivers, to the running backs out in the flats, and you running the ball. Um, Wide receiver. The reason why I became an Alabama fan, man, that boy Julio Jones, straight like that. Julio Jones is unstoppable. It was crazy. He the reason why I started paying attention to guys like Amari Cooper, Jerry Judy, and all that. But him right there. I mentioned Joe Barrow, so I definitely got to mention one of those wide receivers on that team. Jamar Chase was going crazy, man. Him, the Jet. I ain't gonna lie, LSU. I'm starting to believe. Besides Alabama, LSU and Alabama, I think their wide receiver game is crazy out there, especially with the DBs too. Um, then my third string wide receiver, I definitely got to go Devontae Smith. I mean, what he did in this modern day era is crazy. He got all the records for Alabama. He was letting it be known that he can play, and then he did the same thing in the NFL. I think he would be going over 1,000 yards. We could talk about that later. He could be going over 1,000 yards, but we all know his quarterback don't throw the ball. Um, y'all, y'all didn't do old lineman, I'm gonna do it. You feel me? But I'm gonna say I would have Joe Thomas. You feel me? Wisconsin, Jake Long. I'm going with Maurice Pouncey at the center. I'm going with Logan McCants. Logan McCants, everybody know him. Fresno State, played for the Patriots. I'm going with Ben Grubbs, y'all Baltimore homeboy, Earlborn. And when it come to the corners, this is easy for me. Charles Woodson, I think he's the second best college player of all time, in my opinion, after Reggie Bush. Then I'm going with Patrick Peters. That boy was killing when he was on LSU. He made me
Wow.
want. Yeah, he made me want to wear that number 2. He was lights out. He was dangerous. And number 3, my number 3 corner, I definitely gotta go Patrick Surtain. What he did in Alabama, he's doing right now in the league. I mean, that's the last what it was either Champ Bailey or it was what's his name? Darrell Reeves was the last ones who won defensive MVP. And I think it was probably Champ Bailey. I don't think it was Darrell Reeves. But I got him right there. I like how y'all mentioned Ed Reed. To me, the second coming of Ed Reed couldn't be who he was because of I think it was either a heart condition or lung condition. Eric Berry. Man, come on, man.
All
Come on,
right.
man.
University of Tennessee. I like
Come
it.
on, man. Yeah.
I like it.
And then I gotta go Alabama one more time. My man Mark Barron. Y'all remember him? He played for Alabama.
University of Alabama. Yep.
Yeah, I like him because when he went to the league, when he played for the Rams, he was the first guy I seen go from safety to linebacker. I never seen that before, and I think Ronnie Lott is the type of guy that could do something like that. And then when come to my linebackers, I I knew y'all probably would pick Ray Lewis, this, that, and third, but I ain't gonna lie. To me, the second Ray Lewis, and I'm mad that he cut his career short. And I talked about this last week. Patrick Willis. I got Patrick Willis all day, man. I thought he went to Miami, but you correct me, Bruce. He went to Ole Miss.
He went to
And
Ole Miss.
my defense is going to be a 3-4. So my middle linebacker, I gotta go Boston College, Luke Kuechly. He another guy I was mad that retired early.
Mm,
I gotta go Luke Kuechly, and then
mm.
my outside linebackers is easy. I'm going LeVar Arrington. Make sure I say this joint correct. And I ain't gonna lie, this was my boy, and I'm mad that he passed away. I still remember that 6 sack game as a kid. Derek Thomas. I got them two as my pass rushers on the outside, and my middle. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Miami, I gotta give y'all a shout out. I like the Vince Wilfork back in the day. I hope I said his last name right. I like the
Vince
Vince Wilfork.
Wilfork. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that.
willful.
And then my 2 defensive ends. To me, if I had these 2 guys at defensive ends, you would never pass the ball. Give me Julius Peterson and Dwight Freeman all day. I don't think you ever would make a pass. I don't think you ever make a pass. They my
So
guys.
you mean Julius Peppers and Dwight Freeney Fox?
What I say?
Oh my god, yo! I heard that and I was like, "Who is he talking?"
Oh, what I say? I want my Stephen A. What I say?
Yo!
I don't know what I say. Stephen Salt.
Oh, you was like Dwight Freeman and Julius Peter Say or whatever you said.
My
Boy,
bad.
that's gonna
Box
be a
shot.
clip.
Iron sharpens iron, bro. I got you, baby. I got you. I got you.
Julius Peterson. Julius
Julius
Peters.
Peppers.
Peterson and Julius
Julius.
Peppers.
My bad. I keep saying what I say. All right.
Yo!
Julius Peppers and the White Freddie.
Oh my
I feel like
God,
you would
bro.
never get a pass attempt on them. And I'm surprised y'all didn't say this. I'm going with Texas. I'm going with Justin Tucker as my kicker. And this is the first person I ever liked off of Ohio State. Ted King Jr. He my kick returner all day.
Ted Ginn.
But I said Ted Ginn. I said Ted said, help me. It's Ted Ginn?
Fox.
All right, sure. It's Ted Ginn, Ginn Jr. Yo,
Oh
I
my
say,
God,
you
yo.
said King or some
Oh,
shit.
oh my God, yo.
All
hey,
right, we got you,
number
bro.
seven,
Fox.
We
number
got you.
seven. He wasn't he number seven?
Yeah, yo, yeah. I got you, yo.
Uh,
Oh my goodness, yo.
you know,
It
my
made my
bad.
whole week, bro. My whole
Hey,
week, son.
I'm, I'm butchering names. I'm butchering.
It's all
Hey, you
good,
know
baby.
you.
We got you, folk. I got you. If anybody love you, I do. I got you.
Thank you, brother. I love you
I
back.
got you.
Hey, you know you going to the league when you got these crazy
Oh,
ass names. You know,
bro,
Plastic
that is
Burn,
funny, bro. That
um,
is some kind of
um,
funny.
Amani Toomer, TJ Hushmanzada. You know you going to the league.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Mm-hmm.
the crazy ass names. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, big bro, man, well, all of us were just talking about baseball a little bit before we jumped on the air. Right now, the Phillies is playing the Dodgers. It's definitely an elimination game. Um, so, let's get y'all thoughts on what's going on. We just see the Yankees get eliminated, so we'll start off with them because everybody damn near like the Yankees, of course, except for me and probably y'all as well. But give me your thoughts on the Yankees series and all that because they definitely came back against the Red Sox the way they should have been eliminated right then and there, but the Red Sox blew it by not scoring any points at all. So give me your thoughts on the Blue Jays not playing around.
The AFC East will continue and it always will be the best division in baseball every year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Familiarity with the team definitely goes to to put that in perspective. Toronto has been really good against the Blue Jays all year, and their bats were hot the first couple of games, and then when it mattered the most, they dug in, right? Aaron
Hold on,
Judge with the
hold on, real quick. Now, don't you know he just got me? You just said Toronto versus the Blue Jays.
Oh, I did. That
Yeah,
happened. That happened. You're right.
And he
That
but hey,
and,
look,
happened.
and he
you talk
also
about
said the AFC East instead of the AL East, and
AL
I ain't
East.
said nothing. I just let it go.
listen.
Fox
I
got
ain't
me
mad.
discombobulated right now.
I
Yeah, I don't know what's
apologize.
going
I
on. I
apologize.
don't know what's going on. So let's start over. The AL East in MLB is the best division in baseball. Always has been. Always will be. I think the familiarity between the Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays had something to do with the tight knit and how the games were played. Although I just think that Toronto, their bats just woke up. Their big hitters, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Dante Bichette, Bo Bichette. I'm sorry, Bo Bichette.
Mhm.
Those guys really woke up and jumped on them all earlier. I think that the Yankees kind of had to give all they had to beat the Red Sox, right? With that game four performance from the rookie pitcher who pitched absolutely lights out. It was one of the best
Yes.
performances that I've seen since Andy Pettit and crew back in the early 90s. So they took that momentum in, but I think they just ran into a buzzsaw. And I think Toronto's been hot all year and they peaked at the right time. Ultimately, I still believe that the World Series winner comes out of in the National League this year, but we'll see.
With the Yankees, I can't stand them. I'm gonna start with that. But I was happy to see Judge get his postseason moment. I mean, I was happy to see that. Um, yeah, man. I'm just happy the Yankees lost. I really didn't have a horse in the race. They both I wanted both the AL East teams to beat each other up. Now I don't care about them anymore. Like I want Detroit to go against
Mhm.
maybe the Dodgers or whoever else. If I really, really, really wanted to pick an NL team and just say, I'm sorry, Fox, LA, I rock with y'all a little bit, but I'd rather for the Phillies to win it or go there with Detroit for me.
All
You
right.
can segue right into to the Phillies game, Fox. Go
Oh
ahead,
yeah,
segue into that. Go ahead, segue into that.
Well, I'm gonna get,
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
got to give
definitely
your,
jump.
your AL take. My bad. Go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I just wanted to say this. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He doing just like how his daddy was, and he doing it right down the league. Every time he plays against the Yankees, he's bust ass. I looked at his numbers. He hit that at 312. He got like 17 home runs and like 32 RBIs in every like his whole career playing against these guys. So he just shows up, and that's exactly what you want your player to do in every single sport every single sport you play. When it comes to the playoffs, show up. And as you said, big bro, man, everybody on the Toronto Blue Jays seem to step up. Everybody seem to start getting hits. They start getting home runs. The games that Vladimir didn't play right, does your role players step up? So I gotta give credit where it's due. So I'm gonna follow y'all lead on that. When you said talk about the Dodgers, it was easy for us to get past the Reds. I definitely love that boy Deliandre. Hold on, Alejandro De
No,
La Cruz.
no.
Yeah,
Ellie De
Alejandro De
no,
La
just
Cruz.
Ellie. Just Ellie.
Say
Ellie
Ellie.
De La Cruz. Just Ellie.
Oh, Eli De La Cruz. I try to give him some more. I try to give him some more. My bad. I try to give him some. But it, it was a good series nonetheless. I was happy that my boys came with on hump. What I thought it was going to be easy, but right now against the Phillies, I think we should be able to take them out tonight. They pretty much been playing bad against us as far as the start. Well, I'm gonna say everybody except for Bryce Harper. Everybody else been almost like 4 for 20, 3 for 20, 3 for 13, things like that. So we got them exactly where we want them. All we got to do is continue to get hits, hit the ball over there. Shohei Otani. Um, I mean, all of us are young enough where we did not see the Babe Ruth days, where we saw you play pitcher and hitter at the same time. We're watching Shohei doing it. He's marvelous. I mean, he's striking guy. The other night, he struck a guy out that had 50 home runs, and he has 55 home runs himself. I mean, thank you, God, for allowing us to see something like that. Like, I really wish I would have saw what Babe Ruth played like, the Jackie Robinson's play right, the Hank Aaron's. I really wish I would have saw that because nowadays when you see things you think that's the best, but the whole time people was doing it way better or probably doing the same exact way during the 50s, 60s, and 70s and things like that. So I gotta give credit what we doing. One thing I definitely got to speak on. I love what I see from the Detroit Tigers and the Milwaukee Bruins. I love it. Anytime that you trash and you get to where you need to get to, I love it. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I love all the time to say Ravens versus Giants in the Super Bowl every year. But I'm telling you right now, if it was ever a chance to see the Browns versus the Lions in the Super Bowl, I would be excited. So I'm one of those type of guys. So let y'all go and give y'all thoughts on the Dodgers playing against the Phillies.
I think the Dodgers will win this series, but in good taste, let me give a nod to Lee Corso. Not so fast, my friend, because Kyle Schwarber's bat woke up yesterday. He hit two
That
home
dude.
runs, and so Yamamoto gave it up a little bit yesterday. Ultimately, that Dodgers crowd, the home cooking, I do believe that the Dodgers pull it out. But I was waiting to see when Schwarber would wake up. I kind of was like, bro, you hit two yesterday. You really didn't need to hit two, save one of those. But hey, maybe that'll get the bat right. Ultimately, to your point, Shohei Ohtani is fantastic. I mean, to be able to throw 100 and then hit 55 home runs is out of this world. I think that game five between Detroit and Seattle is must see TV. If you can stay up,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be on late with the home run leader, Cal Riley, who hit one last night, notably to the guy who had the shirt, the sweatshirt on that says the shirt is horrible, but it says dump here, number
Yes, it is.
61. It's which is bad. But at any rate, he hit the home run directly to the guy. Dude takes off the hoodie and has number 62 on. Shout out to that guy. Like, that's awesome, man. That's what sports are about. Getting involved, being great fans. Um, Game five is must see TV. The most dangerous team in the postseason are the Milwaukee Brewers. And remember that I said that. They don't hit a lot of home runs. They play small ball. They steal bases. They get base hits. They lull you to sleep. And they are trouble for the Dodgers. So I hope that LA, when they get there, they're going to have to go to Milwaukee. They're going to have to play two games there. And notably, and I may go out on a limb to say this, but I believe deep in my heart that the greatest playoff atmosphere is baseball. I do. Those baseball fans watching a playoff game live, a playoff game live, when things happen, they get so excited, so hyped. It's like it draws you into the TV. I think that MLB postseason baseball, I wish it was a way that we could have it a little bit sooner than 162 games, but it is what it is. It's been fantastic. And shout out to the winning teams, and let's see where we land in the NLDS, in the ALDS.
All I want to say is go big dumper. That's all I gotta say. Big dumper. I like that name, man. It's just
Kyle Riley. Kyle
yeah,
Riley.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bad
But
man. Bad
I
man.
already told y'all who I'm picking for my World Series, just to reiterate my choice, Detroit versus Philly. That's just my choice.
Just to add to that before we go to the next one, I ain't gonna lie. Now that everything that you just said, Chris, and everything that you just said as well, I definitely want to see my Dodgers repeat, but I wouldn't mind seeing Brewers versus the Tigers. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't mind. All right.
With Schoolboy, if he can get it right, they'll be okay. He's probably going to be the Cy Young winner. I mean, the dude throw three pitches that look exactly the same. He's another one that's just out of this world. Dude is an alien. He does send you 98, send you 90. He's got his changeup is 90 miles an hour. His
Mm.
changeup is 90 miles an hour. His changeup, guys. And then he got a slider that breaks
We
across your
heard
hip
you.
from
I
one
mean, a
to the
change up
left.
being 90 miles an hour, that
That's
joint is
That's
all
insane.
over the place. All over
That's
the
yeah.
place.
insane. I
So
mean,
much
think about it.
movement on
Like
it.
so, like the movement, it's the same delivery as the fastball, and then you talk about the slider that's going to break from one knee to the other knee across the plate that you just can't hit from a left-handed pitcher. Is unreal to watch. If you're a baseball fan, turn on Schoolboy highlights and just be in awe of the movement and what he does. He's fantastic.
Okay, well, since we're going into the next topic, I'm gonna use what you said and make something nice out of it. So you talked about a guy's talent. We all had that talent being under pressure. So my question to you: does home field advantage still matter anymore in the playoffs?
I think absolutely. I'll leave it at this point, and I'll be quick. Do you remember? I want to say it was 2 years ago. The Phillies were in a playoff game, and the fans started singing a song that had came on. And I don't remember the song, but I'm pretty sure these Philly fans will. But I remember watching the game, and they were singing the song, and then the music went off, and the fans continued to sing. The next incoming batter hit a grand slam on the next pitch. Absolutely, home field advantage matters. Absolutely, especially in baseball because scoring is so variant, it's so few and far between. Runs me so much in the postseason. A 1-0 win, you get one run and you hold off until the ninth. The atmosphere in the ninth inning is just as high as it was when you got that first run in the first inning. So in baseball, for sure, home field advantage, absolutely.
So is that your answer for all sports?
All sports, home field advantage. I would say only the best teams win on the road to win it all, in my
I like.
opinion.
What about you, Bruce? Does home field advantage still matter in the playoffs?
Just I might have missed something. Are we specifically talking about the MLB or in all
All
sports?
All
all
sports, all
sports.
Well,
sports.
to me, it depends on the team and the environment, because I feel as though you could go to, example, the Atlanta Falcons stadium in the playoffs and not give a hell. You feel me? I mean, that's
Okay,
whatever.
okay.
It's controlled climate. We ain't got to worry about different outside interference weather wise, blah, blah, blah. But now, if you take that same mentality and go to Green Bay, it's a different beast right there. Even the 12th man in Seattle, different beast. So
Mm,
that's just using football as an example. I've really, other than maybe Boston and the Yankees, maybe even the Dodgers, I don't really know all. Oh, the Cubs, Chicago Cubs. Well, Chicago as a whole, the White Sox and the Cubs. I know their fans are rabid about them, but baseball, I'm not too like versed on all of their different stadiums and the fans with that. Basketball, but of course the Celtics, the Lakers, the Knicks. You got
Oh,
Doge.
the Knicks are out of this
Yeah,
world.
exactly. The
The Knicks,
Garden.
let me, and not to cut you off,
Go
but
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
the Knicks basketball playoffs this past year, watching the game and watching the Knicks was so good and so good while they were playing when they were winning against the Celtics in that series. I considered going to a Knicks game just to be a part of the atmosphere. That's how much it drew you in from the TV. It was phenomenal the way that those fans reacted to that team. And that is one of those teams that the NBA is better when the Knicks are good. Go ahead, EP.
Yeah. Back to what I was saying. It just depends on the team and the environment. So I guess with me, it's more of a situational thing. Sorry, I couldn't give you a definite answer, but it's a situational thing with me.
That's a good enough answer. I liked it. I liked it.
all right.
It's
So
subjective.
So for me, yeah, it definitely is. From the research that I have and the things that I looked at, it's almost like at a balance thing, kind of what you were saying, Bruce. It depends on the team, it depends on the environment, it depends on what's going on, probably at the time at the moment. Because I mean, Baltimore Ravens when they won their Super Bowls, I think they was on the road a lot. They played more road games than home games, and then I mean, to beat the Broncos in that atmosphere, and I don't think that was by luck at all. It went exactly how it was supposed to go. Then beating the Patriots when y'all won the Super Bowl, it was on the road against the Patriots. Even that year when Lee Evans dropped the ball, y'all would have won that game. That was on the road against the Patriots. My Giants, every time they won the Super Bowl, they was on the road. So I agree with everything that y'all are saying. It definitely depends on the atmosphere. I think for real, it's more like college to me, like where the atmosphere of the college crowd, where you probably going to damn near lose 70 to 80%, maybe 90% of the times. But when I'm talking about, we talking about the majors, the big dog leagues and all that. I believe that you can go in there and shut it down, open up shop anytime you want. You was just talking about the Knicks. I believe the Knicks came back by 20 points. Those games, those two games, or one of those games was in Boston. You see what I'm saying? Things like that. So I think it's all about how hungry you is. I think of how much you want to get that win. You really know you can beat that team. I watch the same thing. What made me come up with this topic was last year Anthony Edwards. It was last year, whatever year it was. Anthony Edwards had the Timberwolves playing hot. They was going through everybody. He was talking trash. He eliminated Kevin Durant, who's supposed to be his favorite player of all time. So I'm like, wow, is home field advantage really what it's supposed to be? Really what it is? I mean, I remember back in the day, playing in Green Bay, it being too loud. That's your ass. Playing up there in Indianapolis, that's your ass. Definitely playing in Miami, the Miami Heats when they had that whiteout. That's on you. You already know playing in Yankees Stadium and all that. But then I started saying like, wait a minute, these teams are really losing. Toronto Blue Jays, who we just talking about, and I'm watching. I'm like, Bruce, you said it the right way, man. It depends on the atmosphere. It depends on what's going on, and it depends on how the people believe, and whether the players on the court really going to play the right way and handle their business.
Real quick, I want to go through some of the comments real quick. Uh, let's
What's up,
start.
people?
What's
Yeah, we
going
got
on,
a
fam?
live chat room. Skitty has been going at Fox's head all day talking about the Eagles and the Giants. I mean, just letting you know about that.
To be
We
real, we
have
both talk trash. We both took losses Sunday, but go ahead.
we
I'm
have
gonna give another
oh
point.
my go
I'm
ahead,
gonna get
do
another
your thing.
point to that Eagles. It is a track game for Philly. The Giants, it is a trap game. And we talk about point score, a 40-point score between the Giants and the Eagles. That is a very low point score, ladies and gentlemen. They are a 7-point favorite. Beware, Philadelphia. Beware. Something is up with that. They should be way more than the 7-point favorite against a team that's only won one game this year. I
Uh-oh.
don't know. Fox, you might be live today. Get your betting slip out, baby. That don't look good. It look like a trap to me. Telling you. Go
I
ahead,
like
Pete.
it.
All right, I'm gonna run through them real quick. I'm gonna shout out everybody. Shout out to Fally Gilliam. That's Mrs. McFly. How you doing,
That's
baby?
cheating, bro. That is cheating, bro. That's
uh,
cheating.
Rock Richardson, great show,
That's my
fellas.
cousin. What's good, fam?
What's up, Rock? I pinned this comment. We got my man Devon Rainey. I hope that's how you say it. He's been
That
going
is
at you because somebody, when I said Devin Hester and even Chris agreed, I think he was going at you, Fox, because you named another returner. He's been pretty
Oh,
active in here, so you might want to reply to some of the things he's saying. But
what's
shout
good,
out to
cousin.
everybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, we'll run through y'all again before the show ends. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, shout out to my cousin. I'm sorry, man. I may say his name wrong again, but Ted Ginn Jr. That boy was fire. He was
yeah,
fire to me.
him. Him, not that other dude. Him.
Yeah, he was fire. I'm sorry. He the reason why I wanted to wear number 7. Then he had the nerve to come to Miami when that 19 wasn't show. Yeah.
I,
But anyway,
I'm gonna go one further. I don't even believe that Ted Ginn was the best returner in the national championship game that he played against in Ohio State.
Who they
I don't
who
played
even
was?
against?
think
I
he
can't remember. Who?
Tim Tebow,
Oh
and
yeah, 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 yeah,
the best
yeah,
returner
yeah.
in that game was
Was
Percy Harvin.
I was about to say Percy Harvin, Minnesota Vikings,
Okay.
baby.
All right. All right. I ain't gonna lie. Percy Hall, I like him.
Just for
I,
context, now Ted
I'm
Ginn was a bad man. Don't get it twisted. But that day, Percy Harvin was the better returner. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to the Gators.
I give you that. Percy Harvin scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. He the reason why I wore 12 one time on my flag football team. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
I
wore a
got
lot of numbers, Fox. You got a
Hey
lot of
yo,
numbers,
hey yo,
Fox.
I,
no, no, let's not even go there. He one day he'll tell you his Shawn Michaels story. That is the one right
hey
there.
yo, don't
We
you
going
dare!
to the day
Don't
he
you
tell that
dare!
story.
Don't you
We
dare!
going to the moon,
Don't
boy.
you dare!
We going to
Don't you
the
dare!
moon.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! That was what they say. I hope I say the word right. That was a confidant.
I got you. I said one day he'll tell you his story because that'll be the day we get 50,000 subscribers.
Oh
That'll
my
Oh
be
man!
God, man.
Oh man!
Oh my
All right,
God. That's
all right.
hilarious, bro.
So next topic is not about my Giants, but it's about the Giants Stadium. I googled, did my research, and even listened to a couple interviews where it has been 16 players that have been hurt on the Giants field, and other players been hurt on the same type of turf that the Giants field is made of. So my question to you guys, and I definitely got to ask this question, and I think the Giants definitely should change. I mean, out of the 16 players, six of the players were players from your team, and I believe it was Sterling Shepard. He got hurt twice, ACL, and then he had something with his Achilles as well. So my thing is to you guys: do you like the new field? Should the new field change? Or what do you think really was going on? Because they made a movie about the concussion. They also need to make a movie about these leg injuries that's happening a lot. These leg injuries are happening a lot more than ever. So go ahead, give your opinion on it, fellas.
I'm not a field specialist at all. I do believe that there is something to be said about the injuries that are happening. I mean, we've seen a myriad of ACL injuries over the past years. I would say within the last 10, and it's been exponential growth in them since the beginning, right? ACL injury used to be something equivalent to a career ender in between the 70s and 80s and leading up. But essentially, our technology has gotten better to get those players back in the field. With that being said, I will say this that with the variance and how often it's happening at Giant Stadium and on these other turfs that these players are getting injured, and the vocality of the rest of the NFL saying out loud, "Hey, I saw a tweet where Odell Beckham said, 'How many is it going to take? When are we going to change and go back to natural grass?'" I saw another tweet from another player where I want to say it was don't quote me. It was another player that had some dirt or smudge on their jersey, and he was coming to the sideline, and another player tweeted out, "Where did the mud come from? That's turf." Right? And so I think that when the players start being vocal, they are collective bargaining. They do act in collective bargaining. The NFLPA, if the players have gripes about it and they see it and they make it seem that, hey, that they have an argument, I think that a change needs to be made. I mean, if you don't have your best players out, your product isn't what it needs to be. You know, Malik Neighbors, I mean, this kid is out of sight, electric, right? And so you being the owner of the Giants, man, how many ACLs are you going to have? Victor
Mm,
Cruz, torn PCL.
mm.
Odell Beckham Jr., ACL. How many times is this going to happen to you before you decide that you make a change? And if the change is just putting natural grass back on the field, I don't see what the big issue is. They in football, and I'm sorry, in soccer as we call it, they play on pitch. Baseball, they play on natural grass.
Mhm.
I'm not necessarily seeing why we have to play on turf, if especially if the football players don't like it and it's subjective to injuries. And I think at this point, then I think that they'll do their due diligence to prove that and see if a change needs to be made.
I'm all for player safety, player health. So grass is it for me. If that was the conversation, I see your is Giant Stadium, MetLife Stadium. Um, I'm just going to go for player safety. Whatever the players prefer, that's what I prefer.
Mhm. And
I ain't
that's
really
the
got to
answer
go
to
to.
that question is yes.
Yeah.
Giant Stadium is MetLife Stadium.
Okay.
Giant Stadium is the old Meadowlands at East Rutherford. The Meadowlands, that's Giant
No,
Stadium, but this is
my bad.
MetLife
I
Stadium.
was answering the chat,
You
going back
good,
and
baby.
forth.
You good.
Right.
Well, for me, I would just say this. One thing I hate about fans, and I don't mean to use the word hate, but I gotta say is that y'all don't know the common sense of winning and common sense of having a franchise. Because I thought the whole entire time, just like Herman Edwards said, you play the game to win. That's what I thought it was about. So if I got a field, and I'm not trying to be selfish when I say this, because what the Raiders old coach said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. Now, I don't care if you get injured on my field, but if my players start getting injured on my field a lot and a percentage so that, we changing that shit. Excuse my language. We changing that. I'm just saying. I said it was 16 players who got hurt on this field, and out of 16, 6 of them was teams of the New York Giants. So that means that 10 other players, they was different players, different teams, different years, and all that. Mind you, now out of the 6 players, one of the guys, Sterling Shepard, got hurt twice. Can't play on your field, performing down there good right now for Tampa Bay. So I'm just saying, for me, I'm changing that field right away. I don't want no more of my players hurt. You build this good defensive line. What if one of those defensive linemen get hurt? I'm changing that. You already struggling right now on offense as it is, and then your number one target, you don't have him anymore. Darius Slayton not showing up. Wendell Robinson, good wide receiver, but we already know we're not talking about him in the top 15, top 20, none of that. So if you're going to continue to have this field, make sure it's in better condition. Make sure you have your research, because you got analysts to he catch every pass on third down when it's this measurements and this. You got all that analysts on that. Do the analysts on the research on these legs, on these injuries. So show these numbers and show these stats and let them know we need to change these things right away, because it's ridiculous that you got a list of 16 players hurt, but 6 of them was New York Giants. I mean, I would have changed it right away once I seen the percentage. So I just say, man, you play the game to win. Be smart when it comes down to it. And I would say change it. I would definitely love to see y'all grow grass and go back. But we live in a league where it's. I was talking to somebody on my job the other day, and they would come on saying this, yo, we in a speed time. We all about the numbers. We all about scoring a whole bunch of points, this, that, and the third. And this just me, and I could be wrong, and I ain't trying to go against y'all fellas. But to me, it's exciting to see right now if the Ravens had a healthy team and the Titans had a healthy team, and the score was 9-6. Both defenses battling. I'm intrigued because I'm waiting to see what offense going to make a play. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen on special teams. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen on defense. The same way, if I'm watching the Giants, if I'm watching the Ravens play the Titans and the score 42-42, I'm waiting to see what defense going to make a stop. I'm waiting to see if Lamar or Cam Ward about to drive down the field. I have the same type of excitement. I'm not on no, well, it was 9-6. It was just this and the third. Yeah, you have horrible games like that, but for the most part, if a game like 9-6, defense is playing their ass off. They're not just out there letting failing passes and completion just go here and there. So I would just say overall, for us when it comes to this field, man, fix this thing. It's too many players getting hurt. And I know I was throwing a little punchline in saying other teams should get hurt, but even raw, I want to play against you while you're healthy. I don't want you getting hurt on my field, and then I'm the talk of the NFL. Well, we can't play on his field because it's nasty. It's this and this and all that. So I would just say overall, man, fix that field right away. So anything y'all fellas want to add before we go to the next thing?
Uh, Herm Edwards said you played to win the game, but I'm taking Fox's quotable. You play the game to win, and we're gonna roll with that from now on. There you go.
Oh man. All right.
Fox's quote is better than
And
Herm Edwards.
I also like to say I got a poll running up on the YouTube about Fox. The poll actually says, let's see, will Fox get anyone's name correct? Right now it's 100% no. I just want to
listen. This is golden, okay?
Yes.
We're gonna run with this. Next week, I'm gonna basically grab some pictures. I'm gonna send them to EP, and in the moment, Fox, we're gonna run 5 players whose names are not easy, and we're gonna see if you can say their names right, bro. And then we're gonna do it every episode. Who is he? I'm telling you, bro, it's golden. And you're not gonna let me down. You're not gonna let me down.
And the name of that segment is gonna be called Fox's Den or something like.
Hey yo, y'all cheat because remember on what was it called? What was it called?
Here we go.
TNT with Charles Barkley, who he played for.
Oh yeah.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
All right, cool.
Blame these people parents. Name a nigga. Excuse me. Name
There we go. There we go.
I'm going to the next topic.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about the guest. She gonna join us next week for NFL talk. Not today.
Nice.
All right, cool. All right, cool. So, of course, we did our round table and talked our discussion on our predictions for the games of last week. So let's start off the first game we was talking about. The Bucks
Did you give the
versus.
score? I mean, I gave y'all. Well, I only got my record. You want me to tell you what y'all records are? I want to figure those out.
Mine is terrible. I already know that it
Oh,
is,
you
but tell
already
me
looked
what's
at
up.
it.
Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
I know who I
Uh,
picked, so I know I'm doing bad. I should have
all
I
right.
went with
don't
my
think I
gut.
don't I don't think mine's terrible. Go ahead.
The previous week, um, the Green Bay and Dallas game, I threw that out because it was a tie.
The
I
tie,
mean, I was
yeah.
like, I'm not going to count that. Indianapolis versus the Rams. Chris had Indianapolis winning, and me and Fox both had the Rams winning. We got that one.
I got
Um,
cheated out of that one. I knew that I called that right. That was Adonai Mitchell. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Go ahead, bro.
Tampa Bay versus Philly. Chris and I got that right.
I
Fox
call
got that wrong. Um, then we have LA versus New York. All of us got that wrong.
Yeah, that was tough.
Baltimore versus KC, and that's another one. All of us
all
got that
All of us
wrong.
got that wrong. Yeah.
Next up, I'll give y'all official records after we done. San Francisco versus the Rams. All of us got that wrong.
Absolutely.
We all just for insight, we picked the Rams in that game. Denver versus Philly. Fox and I got that right, and Chris got that one wrong. He's walking away because it's becoming a habit of him getting things wrong in these trades. I'm playing.
What's wild is that what game was that, EB?
Denver at Philly.
What's crazy is that I called it right and still got it wrong. Still didn't pick it.
Right, right. You picked the opposite because you was questioning yourself, or you was trying to use I guess the smart man over your heart, man. That's what you was trying to do.
Okay.
All
You
right.
know how that go.
New York versus New Orleans. Me and Chris got that right. Fox got it wrong. Baltimore at Houston. Once again, we all struck out. The Patriots versus Buffalo. Chris and I got that right. Fox got that wrong. And Tampa Bay versus Seattle. Chris got that wrong. Me and Fox got that right. So I'm telling you guys out there that's watching this, stick with me most of the time, and you'll do pretty well here.
And look at the records. I want to make sure we look at them records. I
I'm
want to make sure.
I'm 6-4,
And what
60%. Y'all guys were all over. If you want me to count
I'm
them
probably
up,
3-5.
Fox, let's see what you got. One, you 1-1, 1-2, 1-3.
I'm
Fox
just as
again,
bad.
1-4, 2-4, 2-5, 2-6,
I'm 3 and
two and
6.
seven. Yeah, you 3-7, brother.
All right, I'll take that.
I gotta be worse than that. I think
All
I'm
right, let me see. Let me
I
see you,
might be
Chris.
I might be 3-6. I think I'm 3-6.
Hey, Fox, you wrote your number down. You 3-7.
7. I'm ready right down.
All right, Chris. 0-1, 1-1, 0-2, 0-3.
1-2, 1-3.
You said
Oh yeah, 1-2, 1-3. My bad. 1-3, 2-3, 3-3, 3-4, 3-5, 3-6, 3-7.
Yeah, I think I'm one better than Fox. That's what I thought. That's
we
what I
both
thought.
3 and 7.
Y'all both 3-7,
Oh, we same.
and I'm
That's
six
fine.
and four. Let's be clear.
That's fine. That's fine. All right, how
All right,
many we picking this week? 5?
he got 5
Yeah,
games.
Okay.
we pick. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna start doing it because aren't you doing college too, or you doing that next week? Because you told me you was
Oh,
going.
we can do college right now if y'all want to. We can do we'll jump straight into it.
If y'all want to, let me do this. All right, I'm checking. Fox, got you, and Chris. All right, whenever you ready.
So we in what, week 7, correct?
Tempo.
All right. So we got a lot of good games. So we got enough time. So let's rock out. First game on the list. Alabama and Missouri.
Where's it
And the
at?
game
Where's it
in
at?
Missouri. In Missouri, Alabama's ranked number 8 and Missouri 14.
What's the spread?
I'm on Google, so I ain't even look at the
My bad.
spread.
What you say? Bama versus Illinois. The spread is
Oh, Missouri,
Bama,
Missouri.
Missouri.
Missouri. Bama is Bama -3.
Hmm. I'm gonna take the Tigers in the upset.
Woo,
It's
hold on.
possible. It's
I'm gonna take the
possible.
Bama
Tigers in the upset. Bama been
versus
reeling. I think Missouri is a lot better than teams give them credit for coming out the SEC. Home cooking. Let's see. Alabama goes to the basement. I'm gonna pick Missouri. I'm gonna go out
Are
on a
we
limb.
are we moving away from picking scores? We just picking who wins in
Oh,
college.
scores too.
No, I was gonna say you
I
can
mean,
pick score, but we
you
just
can.
basing
I'm about to say
it.
it's an option to pick score because
Okay.
man, go ahead.
What's the point total? What you say the spread was
Alabama
-3?
-3.
-3. Let's go Missouri 35-38.
Missouri 35.
38-35.
Okay,
Thirty-eight
I got
thirty-five.
you. Got Missouri winning, right?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I'm going to. I hate doing this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But I'm gonna give it to Alabama. I just think Alabama. This is the time they start going on their little run to push to get in the playoffs with these games in the middle. I mean, the SEC championship, I can see them losing that to whoever they play against. I mean, if it's like LSU or um, who else? Florida. How's Florida doing this year? I can't. I'm having the brain fog.
Florida's
They're
not
not
good.
okay. Okay.
Right now, your runners is
Texas
Texas
is trash.
A&M,
Texas is
Texas
trash.
A&M,
Yeah.
Ole Miss, and Oklahoma looks good too.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot Oklahoma is in
Hmm.
SEC now.
Definitely Oklahoma.
Yeah, because they came with Texas. All right. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna stick with the spread. I got Alabama winning by 3. Let's just say 24-21 Alabama.
Okay.
For me, it's this one kind of difficult, but I'm gonna go with Alabama. Alabama winning. Let me get
Yo.
20-21 and a nail biter.
Yo.
27-21. I'm going with Alabama. I think they're gonna get the job done. The defense is gonna show up.
Yo. One thing about Fox, boy, this Inja gonna he is a character.
I like what's going on. Alabama defense been stepping up. The offense
This
been doing what
man
they had
put
to be
the
doing.
head on, yo.
So I believe that's going to be what it's going to be. No, we're talking college football. That's why I put the hat on. Because we talking college football. That's why we
Oh
got to put the hat
my
on.
gosh.
Yo, it was the smoothest transition of hands I've ever seen in my life. I didn't even really notice it until I saw the A. I said, "Why is he changing?" Oh my god,
Uh,
Yo, this guy.
bro, that
ne-
was
next
golden,
up,
bro.
next up it's only right that we bring these guys up. I just mentioned Ted Ginn Jr., so we got
Yeah,
to mention
I knew you was
uh,
picking them.
Ohio State versus Illinois. Who you got and what's the score?
I'll let you go first,
State,
Chris. I'll let you go
Make
first.
sure
state,
you got my hold on. Make sure you got my score for Alabama. I said 27-21
I
versus
got you.
Missouri.
I got you.
All right.
State 42-14. That's a wash. They're gonna kill him.
Let me just write this down.
Jeremiah Smith. Jeremiah
Yeah,
Smith.
already. And Bo Jackson. We got Lamar Bo Jackson.
Lamar Bo Jackson and Jeremiah Smith.
What was your score again? Chris?
42-14. Top
42-14.
Bucks roll.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be hammer time quick. It's going to be hammer time quick. I'll say starting the second quarter. The spread is Ohio State -14. I think it's going to get up to like 28. The spread going to be 28 or more. So I like that 42. Man, I don't want to copy your exact score. So what I'll say is 49-14 Ohio State.
What I'll say is this: whatever Georgia had, it went down to Ohio State. They've been the best team for the past 2 years. I think they're going to run away with this with a landslide. They've been smashing everybody all season. The only miscue they had was that game against Texas, which they still pull off and won. Uh, I'm gonna go higher than they are. I'm gonna go 52-3. 52-3. I'm going out.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sheesh. You know, when
I
all
think
three
the
of us pick something, we this is my team about to be up, get an upset.
I don't
Yeah,
think
don't
so.
do
I
that.
think
Don't
that
do that.
no, no way. No way. I
Oh
would be
man,
shocked if they don't hang 30 at least on Illinois. Illinois,
word.
defensively, Ohio State is very, very talented and very, very good.
Hey,
Regardless, and I think the offense is starting to come along. They played a lot better last week. Jeremiah's getting the ball. Get for the ball, man. That kid is unbelievable.
hey, Fox,
Unbelievable.
for college, let's pick 5 and 5. So you got 5 NFL. We're gonna do 5 in college. Make it
All right. So how many I picked just now? Just two, right?
two. You got two.
Hmm.
Okay. Number three. Let's not even waste no time. We brought up all our teams. You feel me? Alabama, my second. Uh, Indiana versus Oregon game is in Oregon. What's the score and who you got?
Okay, so since we get to talk about a real college football team right now, a team that knows how to show up in crunch time and play in these big games when it's a whiteout, but it's not cold outside, but it's a whiteout. Do you underdig what I'm saying to you? This is the type of stuff that you wake up for, that you get all all in the get and
I'm about to
whatnot.
dog
So
walk your
I'm trying
ass.
to pull the spreader because I want to get this right. Ducks roll, man. Ducks roll. Ducks roll. Indiana has been a better team as of late, and I will
Mm-hmm.
give them credit for being that. And what I've seen that my coaches started to do, I feel like that we've started to show out better in those tough games, in those tough environments. 10-point spread. I'm sorry, that's not right. Hold on one second. I lost my lights in here. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. As a matter of fact, come to me last. I'm gonna pick last. Go ahead, EP. Go ahead. I'm gonna pick last.
My
I'm gonna pick
bad. The
last.
spread was 7. I had myself on mute. I was trying to throw you that oop, but
Okay, here we go.
yeah.
54-point score, 7.5 spread. I wanted to make sure that I got that right. Ducks
Oh, it
roll,
moved. The
baby.
line moved. Then the line moved because
Yeah,
it was
and point. So that people must be betting the over. So Ducks
mm,
roll 35-21 over the Hoosiers.
35, 21. I think this is going to be a real good game. Real good game. I like where that spread is at. If I was going to bet on it, which I probably will. Remember, everybody, vote. Bet responsibly. Um, since it's at Oregon,
No, I think we in Hoosier land.
that's
No, we
fine.
in.
Nah.
Oh, they at the. Oh, they coming to us. I thought
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh no, man, Ducks roll, man. Good. Y'all, I picked y'all pick for y'all. Come on,
All
next
right.
game, bro.
All
Ducks roll,
right. I'm
man.
gonna go with Oregon. I'm gonna give them. Yeah, I just don't trust Indiana. I don't even like them the way they play. None of that. So I'm gonna give that 35 to Oregon again and give Indiana 10. I don't think they're gonna be able to do too much.
You know you
Since
make me wanna shout.
our games are basically not on how many points the team actually scored, as long as we get the prediction right.
Right.
Oregon did handle their business and do what they did against Penn State. So I think this is going to be a close game. I think Oregon is going to win 3-0. Write my score down. Oregon will win 3-0. Write my score down 3-0. Write my score down 3-0.
Hey,
Write my score down,
boy,
Bruce.
I
Write my
got
score.
you. I got you. You over there 3-0, man. I got
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen, do not pound the under. Do not take the under. Okay,
Yo,
do not take the under. 3-0 is hysterical, bro. That's awesome. That's so
All
good,
right.
man. That's so
And
good.
and 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 big brother Bruce, I don't mean to upset you and mention this team, but I got to. Number 15, Michigan State versus USC, and the game is in California. It's down there in Trojan.
let's
Mm.
be
Who you
clear. I don't care about. I mean, you can say Michigan State. I don't care about that.
I mean Michigan. My bad, Michigan. My bad. I
Oh,
apologize.
uh,
I apologize, Michigan. The game is in USC too. So who you got?
Whew.
What's the
This is a tight one. This is a tight one. This probably one of the best games all week. Rookie quarterback, freshman quarterback. He's been showing well. USC as of late has been playing better on defense. But
mm,
I think that Underwood and crew. I think that the this year's big game. come the end of November is going to be a lot bigger than most big games. It's going to mean something this year, and I think that Michigan still pulls out a close one. I'm gonna go 28-24, Big Blue.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna stay on brand. I got USC beating the dog shit out of that team. I'm gonna go 35-0 because we just
Ooh.
picking winners and losers.
The,
35 to
sc-
0 USC.
the
It
score
ain't
is
that
like
much hatred.
the
It ain't
score is
that much
like
hatred.
no, the score is like Jerry Springer's final thought. It just don't matter. Okay,
Yeah, you
it don't
feel
matter.
me? What you
You're right.
got? What you got, my man? What you got, my
I'm,
man?
I'm I'm going with Michigan beating them dudes. Of course, easily UFC. Shout out to Reggie Bush, but I got the score being let me get 28-17. 28-17. I'm going with Michigan.
Hey,
All right, last.
real quick, Fally in the chat says she got an Alabama shirt to match her hat, so she's an Alabama fan. Trash. That's all I gotta say.
What? What?
Hold up, real
Roll
quick.
Alabama.
Tide, baby, roll tide,
What was your
roll
score
tide.
again, Fox?
I had 28-17.
Okay.
Michigan. All right,
Listen,
last.
man. Listen, man.
Go ahead,
Y'all,
go
when
ahead, bro.
y'all ready to come over to the Pacific Northwest and root for a real football program, you let me know. We are the best dressed program
All
in
right.
college
I give
football.
y'all that. I give
We
y'all
have
that.
the
If
we
we
have the
if we
best
won
facilities.
trophies for the way you looked on the field, y'all be up there, brother. Y'all be
Exactly.
undisputed.
Shout out to my
Dynasty.
Ducks, baby. We gonna win one soon. It's gonna
Right.
happen. We gonna win one
It might
soon.
be your year. It might be your year.
Actually, last year was it, baby. I'm telling you,
Mm.
last year that team was loaded like a
Y'all
baked
was fire.
potato, man.
It was.
But
It was.
If we didn't see Ohio State again, we probably do win. But Jeremiah was like, "Nah, these cats can't
He
guard me."
went off.
He went
The,
crazy. It
that
was a
freshman
phenomenal
fire
performance.
right there. But go ahead.
Phenomenal
Mm,
performance. Something about playing Ohio State in the Rose Bowl. Just first it
mm.
was Jackson Smith and Jigba, then
Hell
Jeremiah
yeah.
Smith. Just
See, my man Chris got them scars. He bringing back
oh, I
them.
know, man.
Man,
I know.
man.
I know. I know. I know. Definitely.
Ohio State, they like that. I can't deny him. I can't deny him. They
Hmm.
talented on both sides of the ball.
You especially know too, Penn State rocking with them all these years. Y'all been getting beat up
Oh,
for
hold
years.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. This is my
It's
team right
been.
here.
Uh, this dude,
Oh my
Fox A.
goodness.
Smith is something else, ain't he, yo?
Fox A. Smith, baby. Fox A. Smith.
Oh, oh man. All right. So last college game, I ain't gonna lie, this means something to me because his uncle played for my team. Oklahoma, number 6 versus Texas. And the game is in Texas.
Mm.
What's the score and who you got?
So the game is always in Texas, gentlemen. It's at the Cotton Bowl, which is neutral field. So it's
Mm-hmm.
always in Texas every year. It's at the state fair. Um, Texas really, really, they just haven't really just put it all together. I believe that the maturation of Arch Manning is soon to come. I think that it's no rush for him to be great. I do think that he'll get there eventually. And I think that he's getting everybody's best punch. With that being said, this game is a little bit closer than the records say. I am going to actually think that we might see Arch Manning grow up this week. I think
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma losing does not, in a grand scheme of things, losing a game to Texas won't hurt them. I think they still make the college football playoff. But for this week, I'm going to go 21-17 Texas in a defensive juggernaut shootout, in a defensive match. I think Arch Manning grows up a little bit and he wins the Red River rivalry and puts on that golden hat this weekend.
I like that choice. I like that choice so much. I'm gonna tail it, but my reasons are a little bit different because Arch Manning has problems when he's away from Texas, not
Mm.
when he's in Texas. And I feel as though the spread is Texas minus minus 1.5. It might have moved by now, but I think Texas will win by at least a touchdown. So with that being said, I'm gonna give Texas 21-14 over Oklahoma.
I like that. Texas defense is gonna step up. I like it. I gotta agree with you guys on this one. I want to see this guy actually do good. he's from the family that we love that family. Let's not get it twisted. And I definitely want to see him do good. Just like how you said, Chris, he does have his little struggles, but let him grow so he can develop and become who he was. A lot of people forget about all the times that Peyton Manning threw 28 interceptions as a rookie. That probably record will probably never be broken. And we already know how many times my man Eli threw 20 plus interceptions. So let this guy grow. Let this guy get it together. Let him become the guy he's going to become. But I like all the tests that he's going to face this year. He plays a couple ranked teams this year. And I think this is the one where we can finally see where he at. And I think, just like how you said, Bruce, he's playing at home. So I think he's going to get the job done. I think the defense is going to play well. That's why I say what I said. Let me get 24-17. I'm going 24-17. He just plays right, manage the game the right way, make the right throws, and get the game with a touchdown to get it over with.
I mean, honestly, man, this year college football doesn't have its legitimate star right now. Usually by week 5, 6, we got a kid that's probably breaking out, at least on the offensive side of the ball. I think the most notable is Jeremiah Smith for sure, but we've had some drop off. Mr. Williams from the Tide. It's been some drop off, and I don't think that college football has its linchpin star. And I do believe that on this stage, if Arch Manning can pull an upset this weekend, I think that the time is now. And I mean, we want him to be good. Everybody's away. I'm waiting for him to show me why he's wearing that name on the back because I think the kid is uber talented. I think it's just only a matter of time. So I'm excited. That's one of the best games on the slate tomorrow or this weekend.
All right, anything you want to add, Big Bruce, before we go to the next one?
No, we can keep it pushing, brother.
All
We
right.
going to NFL, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right, let's do
So,
it. Let's do it.
well, I mean, I don't mean to bring this up, but we saw how Cooper Rush played last week, but let's get it in. Um, who you got and what's the score? Ravens versus the Rams.
Optimistically, I'm not picking against my team. I just refuse to do it, regardless of what I know and feel. Miracle on Utah Street this weekend, right? Miracle on Utah Street. Ravens 21-20.
Once again, my John Harbaugh hate train continues. My Zach Orr hate train continues. John Harbaugh, aka John Harbaugh, and Zach Orr, aka Zach Poor, are both. I don't want to disrespect them. I'm not gonna go further than that. We just gonna stick the score in this game that leads into uh our bye week, which I think some things going to start moving and shaking up at the castle. I believe the Rams are going to get busy on us this week, and that that record, that 600 total points allowed on defense,
Oh, you
it's
saw
go-
that?
yeah. So I got, matter of fact, I want to do it like this because I was trying to write down. Let's see. I want to see what the spread is. It is the
Minus
Rams.
seven and a
Yeah,
half.
yeah, the Rams minus 7.5. Easy work. I got. I understand what you're doing, my man Chris. You don't want to go against the fam. I mean, I understand all of that, but my school, I'm trying to get something real John Harbaugh ish. Let's go 30-3. The
Mm,
Rams.
I can see that.
mm,
Um, I want to give you a shout out, big bro, Chris. What you call these games? The trap games? That's what you call it.
yeah.
This this very well could be that because not to be on your side as far as you defending your team, but this is what I have seen from the Rams this year. I've seen the Rams blow the lead against the Eagles. I've seen the Rams. The only reason why they lost against the Colts because of that what I think was about 2 touchdowns called back, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
it was a fumble by one of the best. One of the I think it was I don't know if it was John Taylor or
It
not,
was
but I
Adonai. It was Adonai Mitchell. He fumbled the ball before he crossed the end zone.
so you got my point. So we talking about where the Rams could have easily lost these games, and I mean sometimes it has looked like this year. Matt Stafford has lost his prestige, his fastness, and all that. his game power, and then y'all just traded Odafe. Y'all just got rid of a pass rusher to go grab this guy Gilman. I don't even know what y'all seen in this guy from the Chargers to say that he's gonna. I guess because him and what's his my man Hamilton was on the same team together. I guess y'all think y'all gonna revive that. But I gotta agree with Bruce on this one, man. I think this is gonna be nasty. The last time the Rams played the Ravens, they got busy with Odell Beckham with the Rams. So I think the
That's
Rams.
not the last time, Fox, but go ahead.
Who
We
was
played
was
them
the last
again
time
after
they played?
that. Last time the Rams came to Baltimore,
Oh yeah,
Tylen
Puka was
Wallace.
killing y'all. I apologize.
No, Tylen Wallace on the
Yeah.
return to win the
That
game right before
return, that kick
overtime. I
return.
was
Oh yeah,
there.
you're right. You're
I
right.
was
All right, you're
there.
right.
I was
All right.
there.
I gotta give you that. But Puka was killing that game. That's what I remember the game.
Oh,
He had
Puka
no.
was going crazy. That was actually Puka's first game. It wasn't really Puka. It was Kyron Williams that had the good game,
Oh yeah, the
Mm.
running back.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah, Kyron
yeah.
Williams was killing us and on the run game. And Puka and Cup. After a while, we just couldn't do nothing with them cats.
Boy,
And
Chris
we,
got a
like I said,
photographic
I
memories,
never
and he an
forget a face,
almanac.
baby.
Like
He
I
at
Never
the
say,
forget a
game.
face, baby.
yeah.
Never
He
forget
at
a
the game.
face.
That's the best place to be. But for me, as much as I want to have faith in the Ravens and think they can steal this one, I gotta go with the Rams by far because they're playing much better on offense and defense. I don't think it's gonna be nothing crazy. I'm gonna go 27-17. I think the Ravens at least show fight where Ravens fans will be like, all right, at least we fought this game. So 27-17. I'm gonna go with that. All right, next game. Who we got up on here? This probably, I believe, probably is going to be game of the week. It's well deserved. Lions versus the Chiefs.
This one is close knit, ladies and gentlemen. 52.5 point score, shootout, minus 2.5. Chiefs at home. Which Patrick Mahomes is going to show up? Which Chiefs team is going to show up? Coming off of a tough loss to Jacksonville, the Lions have been statistically and on the field cruising since their first loss against Green Bay. I'm going to go with the hot hand. The Lions, the last time we saw them grow up before our eyes was during the first game of the season against these same Chiefs on Thursday night, some 2 years ago. I think the Lions are the best team in football, in my opinion. And I believe that they will beat the Chiefs this week 28-24, Detroit.
I think when the Lions are going against a real team outside of, I don't know the name of their stadium, but I'm gonna say Pontiac Silverdome because
Ford
that's what
Field.
yeah,
Ford Field.
I just remember old school Madden. That's what
Pontiac. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
I remember that.
I think Kansas City mad about that Jacksonville loss and because Detroit is going to Kansas City. I get what you're saying. I want to pick Detroit, but I also want our records to pull away and me to move further away from y'all records at picking these games. So I'm gonna pick the opposite of you. I'm going to go the Chiefs 28-24. I'm reversing your score, flipping it.
It's the under 52 points. I like it. Go ahead, Foxy.
Um, I'm kind of skeptical about this game because it's tough. Because I heard you say earlier, Chris. This is one of those games where not saying you can lose, but it's okay for you to lose. And right now, I believe Detroit can lose this game. I got them by far in their division. The Packers is playing good. Vikings they showing you this, that, and the third. And the Bears we're just waiting to see. So I believe this is a game that Detroit could lose, and this game is down there. But the, I'm gonna just I believe the Chiefs are gonna play good enough. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go
Tough.
with Detroit. Let me get Detroit 27-20. Detroit 27-20.
It's tough, bro. It's tough. This is the coin flip. If they played in a neutral field, I don't think that I would pick the game. That's how close this is. Close because it's hard to bet against the Chiefs at home. They're a great home team. But the Lions, man, they have been on a revenge tour and they playing out their mind. And if it's a team tailor made to beat the Chiefs, it is Detroit.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Two running backs is killing. Both of them got
I
what
mean,
four.
I am envious of the Detroit Lions. I think they're a phenomenal team. I think they have a phenomenal coach, and I think that they're just playing great football right now. I really do.
I
I
think
want to
Jameson
call an
Williams
audible. I want to call an audible.
was
One
that.
of the teams you picked, Fox, that we need to choose from is the Bears versus Washington. When I think a more intriguing game is Seattle versus the Jaguars because
Mm.
Seattle.
3-2 versus 4-1.
Let's pick both. Let's pick
Okay,
both. Let's
all
just
right,
go. We're
all
Do
gonna
it,
right.
pick
do it,
both.
do
We're
it.
gonna pick both.
Seattle. All right,
Pick
so we
both.
can start off with that. Bears and Commanders, and then go ahead. You said Seahawks and Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
Commanders coming off a great win in LA against the Chargers. A lot of people had them losing that game. Um, Bill Krosky Merritt showed out, had a fumble, still they stuck with him, still had 100 yards rushing. Jaden Daniels and Debo were nuclear in that game. Absolutely fantastic down the line. It was a great connection the whole time with the missing of Terry McLaurin. Seattle coming off of a great football game against the Buccaneers. Just a fluke play. Sam Donald threw a pass and it hit off the lineman's helmet and it for a pick to seal the deal there. But I think he's playing phenomenal football right now. I think that Seattle has a really electric offense. That defense is coming along too. I believe this is a tough game to pick. I'm going to take Seattle to come off the schneid and to control it a little bit. But although I do think Jacksonville showed us some real grit and beating the Chiefs on Monday night. But I'm going to take Seattle. Closer game than normal. I'm going to say 21-20 Seahawks.
You picked the Bears to be Commanders too, or no?
Yeah, cause that's what I thought we was picking. Cause you when you said,
Oh,
"Oh,
shoot.
you," this show has been it. We tied today. We
This has been a
tied.
long week, bro.
Yeah.
Let's do Seattle. Let's just do that and we'll go back to
What did you
Washington.
score? What was your score?
21-20 Seahawks. I'm sitting here thinking I'm talking about I just went on a
Hey,
complete
all right.
tangent. I did. I
Cause
did.
you threw me.
So
I was about to go on the spill about the other game. I got this one though, cause I chose this one. I even though I liked what Jacksonville did against Kansas City, I when I went to sleep during before that game, I think was either halftime. It might have been halftime when I went to sleep. Anyway, I thought Trevor Lawrence was on the path of doing more bonehead stuff. I was like, this dude, they need to just give up on him. When I woke up the next morning, I saw that Jacksonville won. Trevor Lawrence had two rushing TDs and a throwing TD. And I seen that they got Travis into the game. I watched the highlights on YouTube and I was starting to think maybe Trevor is starting to turn the corner now. Don't know. We gotta see more. This game I think will go a long way in seeing if Trevor has turned the corner as an NFL quarterback because he's going against a highly touted and highly rated defense in this early season. So, with all of that being said, who do I have faith in? Trevor Lawrence or Mike McDonald? What's his name? Mike McDonald, right? Yeah,
I
and
keep
his
forgetting.
yeah,
No,
I
not
keep screwing his
anymore.
name up. I want to call him the daggone Dolphins coach, Mike
Mike Daniel.
McDaniel,
Mike
right?
McDaniel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So who do I have more faith in? I have more faith in the guy that I wanted to be our coach, and that would be the Seattle Seahawks coach Mike McDonald. I got the score. Let me real quick see the spread. I think y'all guys said it. The spread is Seattle minus 1.5. It's in Jacksonville. I don't think Seattle cares. I'm going to say 20, Seattle 20, Jacksonville 13. Man.
Um, for me, so I can ask you a little bit about your Trevor Lawrence theory. He pretty much playing trash. He on one of the best teams as far as record wise, but his numbers is horrible. 6 touchdowns and 5 picks. We don't want to see that. But I'm going ride high. That was a great win last week against the Chiefs, and then you're playing at home in Seattle. They not all that. They good enough, but they not all that. We getting just a good product on the field. We not thinking Seattle's going to the Super Bowl or anything like that. I think just because this game is in Jacksonville, they're gonna get the job done. Let me get 31-24 Jacksonville. 31-24 Jacksonville.
Now, just to keep it rolling, I'm going to roll right into the next game since we skipped over. Commanders, Chargers. I'm sorry, Commanders and Bears. A shootout, 49.5 points. Washington is the favorite. I think that your fantasy managers out there Jaden Daniels, Debo Samuel, Krosky Merritt, 100% starts. Sneaky, Zach Ertz at tight end. On the bad side, Roma Dunze, Caleb Williams, DJ Moore. They're tough against. The Commanders are not good against the slot. And they like to hide Odunze and Moore in the slot. I think this is a tougher game and a closer game than people give it credit. I'm actually going to take Washington on the road. Uh, wait a minute. The Bears at home, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take Jaden Daniels, man. I'm gonna take Jaden Daniels, and I'm gonna go 35-30 Commanders.
I liked what I saw from Caleb and Ben Johnson the last time we watched them play. You questioned my Trevor Lawrence take about him turning the corner. Cool. I think Caleb and Ben Johnson is going to be something to deal with for years to come in the NFC. Whatever, when they match up against the AFC, different story. But in the NFC, especially the NFC North, that's going to be a problem division because
Mm-hmm.
man,
Mm-hmm.
but to just deal with this game, Washington, they've been helping me throughout the fantasy football season, so I can't hate on them either. But for me right now, well, for me this Sunday, who I'm picking is going to be. We said it's Chicago. They at Chicago.
They in
Mm-hmm.
Chicago.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm going to
Tough game.
go. Yeah. I'm gonna rock with the Commanders. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna say the score 25 just because it's a different number. 25-18 Washington.
Wait a minute before you make your pick. We wrong about it. The game is in Washington. I'm looking
The
at it.
game's in Washington.
Oh, I
Oh,
was
I
Yeah.
thought it was
wondering because I
in
was wondering.
Chicago.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right.
Okay. I wasn't looking at it. I wasn't looking at it. I'm definitely taking Washington then. I'm
Yeah, my
definitely
score
taking
is the
Washington.
same. I'll
So he got
take.
to change his score now. What's your score now that is in Washington?
No, he
No,
got
oh,
this.
same. The
Oh,
same
He still
score.
got.
I said I'm definitely taking Washington. The thing that had me the trepidation was I thought that the game was in Chicago at night, but I'm going to take the Commanders at home.
so you taking Washington too, Bruce?
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie, Bruce. Now I ain't gonna lie. I'm all the way with you on the bandwagon with the Caleb Williams because I was critical of this guy last year, how bad he was playing, and then I have him as my team. I have him on my fantasy team, and I'm watching this guy every game. He threw over 200 plus yards. I think he probably only got like one or two turnovers, and he leased on two touchdowns every game. So he is at least showing you that he can play. Him and Romeo Duze. Look, I got that right. They is killing. You feel me? They doing that thing over there. Yeah. I gotta go with y'all and agree with this. I'm gonna go with this one being a close game. It wouldn't be surprising if the Bears win, but let me get 31-27. I'm going with the Commanders.
Nice, nice. You like that?
Yo, the basic names you tear up, but that joint, you threw that shot up soon as you walked in the gym, shorty. That was a Steph Curry shot.
Oh my Atlanta, have mercy.
Oh
Uh,
man! All right, we got two more games and we almost up out of here. All right, next we're gonna get this trash ass game out of the way. Um, Eagles versus the Giants. I believe my
Mm,
Giants gonna do well, but let me get y'all take on it. Who you got going to win and what's the score?
the my heart says that Philly wins. They're a 7 point favorite, and they are in New Jersey. Correct. They are playing in the Meadowlands. Correct.
Let me make sure I'm correct on that.
man, I can't even. Where's it at? Where's the game at?
Yeah,
I
I
believe
can't
they're
even see
playing
it.
in the Meadowlands. Hold on one second.
Eagles versus the Giants. Why can't I find this game? Uh,
Game in New York. You're right. Game in New York.
Okay, they in Jersey. So I think that the Giants played inspired defense. Vegas seems to think that this is a low scoring game. But I think that the Philly will run the ball. They'll find a way. Maybe wake up Mr. AJ Brown against some young corners from Philly's perspective. But that front seven with the Giants is pretty stout. If they can make a play to win, I think it could be close enough. Let's see if Jackson Dart can grow up. Ultimately, 21-14 Philly.
30-14 Philly.
Um, I'm gonna say something that may be controversial, but I mean it's a fact of life that happened. Um, last week, uh,
I gotta mute myself, bro. You be having me dying over.
I'm just saying, I just want to make sure because last week Philly played against one of the top pass rushing teams and a team that hasn't allowed a touchdown to a wide receiver. Guess who they facing this week? A team that's in the top three in pass rush and sacks. I think they second after the Broncos. And guess what else? The Giants, no matter how much trash they is, they only allowed 91 completions. That's last in the league. So they definitely doing something up there when it comes to coverage. And we already know the Eagles, they not throwing the ball. But it may be my luck where all of a sudden AJ Brown and Devontae Smith start having a nutty ass game and bust our ass. But I think the Eagles' defense is going to do enough against my rookie quarterback. I think Jackson Dog is going to play well. He played well. To me, I think he played decent. He played a little bit of hero ball. He tried to run with the ball. He fumbled. He didn't get the ball smacked out of his hand or nothing. He tried to switch hands. He dropped it. His interception, he was trying to be a hero. I just think that he's going to play well. He's going to do enough to keep the game entertaining and where we can all right, we got something for the future. But I'm going to go a closer game than people going to think. Uh, Let me get 35-27. 35-27. 35-27. I'm going with the Eagles getting the W 35-27.
All right. Next.
All right, last game. This one huge. For some reason, the 49ers seem to play good no matter who their quarterback been over the years. No matter who their quarterback has been. They playoff bound, Super Bowl bound, the whole whatever. Buccaneers versus San Francisco 49ers. What's the score and who you got?
It's in
Uh,
it just to let you know, it's in Tampa Bay.
I like Tampa Bay this week. I think Tampa Bay is really gonna. I think we finally going to see the Mac Jones has been playing some inspired ball. They like to kill one of the greatest fantasy football players and football players of all time. But Christian McCaffrey, my man had over 30 attempts last week. I think that it comes to a head. I think the one thing that is glaring that makes this game a little bit more interesting is that you may get a return of George Kittle, which will help San Francisco. I think ultimately, in my opinion, the league's MVP right now, Baker Mayfield and Emeka Egbuka have been playing some really inspired football, and they've been just fantastic to watch. And I'd like to see Baker Mayfield continue to do what he's been doing, which is cut the league up and throw the ball a ton. It's been great to watch. All of the Tampa Bay games have been really good, even the loss to Philly. So I'm going to keep rolling with the hot hand and Baker Mayfield coming off a great win last week. I'm going to say 35-28 Tampa Bay.
Um, the 49ers really screwed me up last week when they beat the Rams. Like, man, I just knew. We all pretty much thought. I think that was one of the games we got unanimously wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like you said, Chris, insert quarterback with Kyle Shanahan and they get it done.
Yes.
Injuries don't matter. They get it done. Um, y'all know how I feel about the 49ers. Those 49ers aren't these 49ers, so I'm not picking with my heart. Baker Mayfield, even if he was not the NFL, the current lead for the NFL MVP, right now he's my NFL MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
so happy for this guy leaving that bum organization, Cleveland. He went to the Rams or Atlanta first, or Carolina first. One of those.
Carolina first.
He
Okay,
went to
Carolina, then went to the Rams, landed in Tampa Bay, reinvigorated his career. He looks like what we thought he was going to be coming out of college. I mean, and what when we are missing out on those classic matchups between him and Lamar. Like we saw it, but I
Got a
mean,
little taste. Got a little
yeah,
taste of it.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
With all that being said, I'm such a fan of Baker Mayfield. Uh, I got him in the Bucks. What is their record right now? They are 4-1.
4-1.
Both
Mhm.
teams are 4-1. This is a game of week contender for me. Let's say, well, you gave it 35-28. That's a great score. That's a great score. The spread is the Bucks 3. I'll say 35-32 Bucks.
Okay.
For me, I'm one of these guys where I become a fan of you because I be hating on you. Prime example, I hate LeBron James. The reason why I hate LeBron James because he always destroyed my Boston Celtics, but I recognize how good he is. And it's the same thing with Baker Mayfield. When he was throwing 20 interceptions, playing bad, and doing this and third, I was happy to get in his ass. But pause.
Woo.
But at the same time,
Woo.
but, but but I gotta give credit where it's due. Last year, the boy threw 41 touchdowns. You got to give credit. I don't give a damn what league it is in. 41 touchdowns is amazing. And then right now, he just had his first turnover last week. He got 10 touchdowns and one pick. And even though every game has been close, they haven't blown anybody out. Every game been down to like 5 or 6 points in it. He's done what he's supposed to do, driving you down the field, getting touchdowns at his defense, get the turnovers and all that. So I can't doubt him right now. And then this game is in Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay the Tampa Bay fans is going to be behind him. So let me get in a game where he proved and what we all talked about because I'm on board with y'all with the MVP. Let me get 42-10. 42-10. I'm going Tampa.
And you
Coming
gave
out
it
party for
you
Baker.
Tampa. Okay, 42-10.
I like it. I like it. Is that the whole slate of games?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. This game. Yes, sir.
Just for context, for those people picking in survivor pools, stay away from Dallas, Carolina. That is a trap game of all trap games. It is a literal coin flip. You have been warned, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, fellas. Parting words from each of y'all. What I guess what are you looking out for this weekend with any sport coming up, and where can they find you?
Okay.
Uh, Coming up on Sports Narnia, where we have NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL all playing at the same time. We're in the midst of the MLB playoffs. We're in the heat of the NFL season. Preseason for the NBA is starting, and then the NHL started last night. Just a great time to be a sports fan. Love you guys. Appreciate it.
Fox.
Just got to add something to what you said, Chris. The show another thing. All the Philadelphia teams are playing tonight. The Phillies playing tonight, Eagles playing tonight, and also with the Philadelphia Flyers. Everybody's playing tonight. Right. I mean, I love my team to death, the LA Dodgers, but right now we losing mid of the seventh inning. Right now, Philly up 1-0. And far as don't do that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. If you looking for me,
I
you
told
can
you.
find me
I
on this
told
show
you.
right here.
I
Uh,
told you. I told
You can
you.
find
I
me right here.
told you.
um, what I'm looking for this weekend, other than all the other major sports, we're at the. I want to always shout out the WNBA, Asia, 4-time MVP, one game away from winning fourth championship. Greatness in WNBA is happening right now. You can witness it. Also, this Saturday, 8 a.m. for wrestling fans, we got Clash at in Australia, whatever that's called. We're actually having a watch party. Stay join the Discord, you know it. Yeah, so that's that. And all the other football games, I'm ready to pull away from these guys when it comes to picking because this 10 games we picked. Somebody's record is really going to change. Well, all three of us, our records are really going to change. Anyway, appreciate everybody coming through, supporting us. We do this every Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Check out the other shows on Sunday. They'll be in the description. And as always, peace. All right, we good to go. Let me do. Yeah, we are good to
It still
go.
say on air on my side, EP.
Yeah,